Jolly good. In we pop.
In your pot.
Oh, can you stick the light on?
The light was on then.
Well, so did I, but
Well, that one is.
one of them is, the other one isn't.
Well,
Alright, don't worry about it. Oh, well done.
it's a bit dim again, isn't it?
It is a bit dim. Guessing the battery's going flat.
It's only just been put in there. It's a decent battery as well. Right, are you recording already?
Yes.
Mustard and Balti preamble lunch, where we basically you spend the first 2 or 3 minutes not really watching anything. Oh, good idea. Salad.
My public demand that I look good.
Do they?
No. God, they fucking don't.
Yeah, well, I didn't think they would. Good.
My public. Have you become obsessed by a new YouTube channel recently?
No.
I have.
Right.
Utterly obsessed by it.
Oh, God, here we go.
Become a total fanboy.
Yeah, and who's that then?
Can't remember.
Oh, yeah, that's a good...
Sean something something.
Right. Yeah, I'll look that up.
And I've become totally obsessed. Right, now I must remember to take photographs.
But that really is dim, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, well, my curry is basically a plastic pot of oil.
Well, it always is, I try and have it. Watching the one with Tom right now, you could cut the atmosphere with a plastic spoon. Well, Richard, once Mustard has spent 10 minutes lumbering around the caravan, noisily rummaging around through paper bags full of rubbish trying to locate said spoon. Some interesting feedback on the Do Lunch videos.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it to me.
It really is dim. Oh, I don't know how you eat that. Well,
You do?
I know how you eat it. I don't know why you would choose to put it that way.
Because it's nice.
Look, you're on my half of the table there. Bugger up. And Mr. Two Nans, that's about 2 weeks of recommended salt allowance.
Is it?
You know how much salt goes into a naan. All they are is salt and sugar. What's going on today?
It's not impossible to get into. It's just that you need a higher IQ to actually achieve that than what you still currently have.
Have you ever done an IQ test?
Yeah,
Have we done this conversation? Go on, what was your IQ?
probably.
It's okay, it'll have been so long ago now that we can repeat it. Nobody will know or care.
That was 7.
7's quite a low IQ.
Wrong.
What do you mean you were 7 years old?
Yeah, I was 7 years old.
You've not done one since?
Yeah.
What did you score when you were 7?
125.
Really? Genuinely surprised.
Why?
Thought it'd be hard.
It was I was 7, not 17.
They're age adjusted.
They were at the time.
They wouldn't give you the same IQ test as a 7-year-old that they would give to a fully grown adult.
That's what I was told it was.
What?
that it was the same. It was the same quiz. That's what my mummy said.
Wow.
This is really, really tasty.
Is it really?
Mm.
Can I try a little bit? I've never tried a little bit. I'll work my thoughts. That's not too bad.
I made a curry sauce the other day, and I did it with just all fresh spices. I didn't use a packet mix, even though they are really good. And it was alright, but it's still not a match for this. It's like they've got some secret ingredients on board. Do you think that's possible?
Yeah, possible.
I always just think it was loads and loads of garlic.
Oh,
Good? Wow.
didn't take my picture, did I?
Gosh. I'll never do it. Have you set up a live stream?
Not yet. I thought we'll do lunch just to set up our time scan, because what with the weather, thought we might do an earlier one. When we've finished actually eating, I'll set up the live stream on the lunch break.
Okay. Good for me. I never get critical curry.
Neither do I. I have to struggle not to have it every single night.
Yeah.
I love our staff curry. It's amazing. And that is exactly what I'll be having tonight. Are you looking forward to next Monday?
I look forward to every Monday. You mean because of our extra guests? It's going to be...
And it'll be a car going from the yard.
Yeah.
Quite a happy farewell. It's going to a good home.
Right, chunks of chicken and a plastic spoon are a really good combination. Quite a few bits on this one, actually. You couldn't say that they're non-edible bits, but I don't really want to eat those bits.
So, how has your week been since I saw you last? You don't seem to be doing so many videos these days. You seem to be going days without a video.
I do sometimes. What seems to happen is that, say, Monday to Monday, it just disappears so quickly, and I don't even know what's going on. I live very much for the moment. That's one of the things about making videos. It's all about the next video. It's not about the one we did a couple of days back.
But the next one seems to be a long time coming these days. I remember you always doing daily videos. And when you put the one up last night or the night before, it was like the first one for 4 to 5 days.
I'll tell you, if you're interested.
Yeah, I am.
If my internet can catch up. I have got one coming out tonight.
Oh, good.
Last night was only a short one, fair enough.
Last night you put 2 out on there.
Yeah, but that's the other one. One's just at members only at the moment. The day before was one the day before. Then it's 2 days before that.
No, I knew it had been a gap. Only 2 days. Okay.
Yeah, only 2 days, and then only 1 day before that, 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 only 2 days before that.
Okay.
So there's been 2 days where a new video hasn't. Look, come on. I don't know how many to do video. No. I had somebody say to me once, oh, I press the notification button and I end up waiting up until quite late, hoping you do a video, and you haven't done one. And like I stayed up really late for it. and then the next time I spoke to this particular person, I said, oh, I haven't seen the other videos in ages.
What are your plans for the future of your YouTube channel?
Well, do you actually have a plan for yours? Because mine's still see how it goes. I don't have any. Shit. My plan is to keep it going. That's it.
No specific plans for future content?
Well, yeah, but other things need to be put in place before it can happen. The future of the yard's a bit easier to deal with, because I do want the place properly tidy everywhere. I want my lock-up to be, I don't want it to look tidy, but I want it to be tidy.
Right.
And it's a bit more like that now, where I do know where things are, but it doesn't look any, it doesn't really look any different. But I don't want panels everywhere. Although I did think though, just along here, it could be like a row of bonnets just against the fence.
Right.
I could do with something put down there, like some flags or bricks or something, as the walk to the caravan, rather than just what it is at the moment, which is mud.
I have a 2-part question for you.
Right.
Now, in YouTube terms, why are you more successful than some people? And why are you not as successful as some other people? Good question, isn't it?
Well, it's actually a very lazy question.
No, it's not.
Well, it is. Because it's asking every single possible question in just 2. So, the first part of the question, why am I more successful than some of the YouTube people?
Yeah.
Right, because I've been luckier. That's one thing. That's one part.
Okay.
Because my content appeals to more people. Because my content is better. And then I could say exactly the same thing the other way. Why am I not as successful? Because I haven't been as lucky. and my content isn't as good. They used to say, how come Tom Drives has nearly 12,000 subscribers and he's only been doing it about the same length of time as what you have? I could answer that better.
Go on then.
Because he's lucky. Right, I have a question for you then.
Oh, good. I love answering questions. I'm going to really enjoy this.
You ready?
I'm ready. I'm sweating like a dry horse.
I know. How come you've got over 6,000 subscribers?
Because I'm not as appreciated as I should be. I mean, realistically, in terms of the quality of content that I put out, the amount of effort that I put into it, and the length of time that I've been doing it now, there should be an extra zero on that.
60,000?
Yeah.
Right.
How I've got so few, I don't understand really.
Okay, name me a YouTuber that deserves less than what he or she has. If you dare.
Right.
Right.
And what's her name?
Uh-oh.
The one in my intro.
Oh, the Canadian.
Yeah. She doesn't deserve to have 2 million.
So, why has she got 2 million?
Because she's a celebrity outside of YouTube. So if you're a celebrity, you can automatically go onto YouTube and you'll get a load of subscribers, even if the stuff you're putting out is shit.
Yep.
So there are a lot of celebrities that don't deserve to have as many subscribers as they have got.
Do you have a beef with drive-thru?
Huh? No, I've just never really understood it. I mean, it kind of kept popping up here and there, and I thought, I don't understand this. As I understood it, or as I didn't understand it, it's supposed to be something to do with the Top Gear boys, but there's a load of people in there that I don't know and have never heard of. Clarkson was never, I just didn't get it, didn't understand it, and I don't think I was alone, because it died on its house.
Well, it's still there. But they spend a lot of money on keeping it there.
Whoa.
You imagine that. You imagine there are people that invest into their YouTube channel because they see a future with it. But you imagine on 2 million subscribers and it's still costing you more to do it than what you're getting out of it.
Is that the situation?
I think so, yeah. I tell you what, I did find quite funny. I was watching a Matt Armstrong video last week, and he got about halfway through the video and then went into an advert where he was advertising this bloody energy drink.
Okay.
And I thought, surely he didn't need that as well. You know, to have that kind of sponsor, you've got to interrupt your video to talk about something that isn't really related to what you're doing in the first place. with over 2 million subscribers, I'd imagine that he'd have been kind of doing okay anyway.
I do hate that. I was watching one of James's. First one of his I've watched for a while. And
What, Dr. Martin?
no, Chops.
Oh, right.
And it was suddenly, oh gosh, this battery is flat. I'd better break out the Knockdown Ginger 2000. And the next 5 minutes is just an advert without it being an advert. I thought, I don't want to watch this shit.
No.
And everybody's doing it now. I watched a blot last night. I was going to settle down to your 2 videos. And I started watching one of them and I thought, nah. Turned it off. And put
My video?
Yeah.
You switched mine off?
Yeah.
Which one?
The blowing up the thing on the doings.
There it is.
And so I watched Blot. And he's got this 40 quid thing, bivvy cover, completely unsuitable for the purpose that he was using it for. And the whole video is just zooming in on the label. And, oh, aren't I lovely and snow? Fuck off. Really annoying. I mean, have a sponsored slot by all means, but, you know.
Don't pretend it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. See, the top done thing for me has been good because of the amount of times I do actually use it. I don't go off saying, oh, this has saved my life or anything like that. Or if it wasn't for this top done charger, my bacon would well and truly be in someone else's sandwich by now.
I mean, it's probably just jealousy that they're getting it and I'm not.
Probably, yeah.
Although, I did get a top done. And I genuinely think it's a worthwhile thing to have. Indeed, my phone is currently being charged by it.
That's about the only thing you do use it for.
I used it to start the MGF the other week. I'd been stuck without it.
Yeah.
Because the MGF was hemmed in at work, didn't have any jump leads. Well, that was a little disappointing. But I didn't pay for it, so I can't grumble.
Was it not to its usual standard?
It was up to its usual standard. It's just that,
You didn't want it?
well, it's not very good. Really. No. Not really. I mean, it's okay. It's food. I didn't have to cook it, but you wouldn't call it good food. I mean, you can't compare it to battered sausage and chips and curry sauce. That's proper food. Oh, hello. Is that you and me?
I hope it's you.
No, it's you. Oh, the king has left hospital.
Huh?
The king
right.
has left hospital. God save him. And all who's sailing him.
Ugh. Well, I don't know who it was then. Happens quite a lot. You get a ping and there's nothing there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like messaging version of Knockdown Run.
Is that what you used to call Knockdown Run?
Yeah,
Who calls it Knockdown Ginger?
I never did.
Oh, and the Princess of Wales is also left hospitable. So was that not you pinging there?
No,
Is it me then?
that one was.
Oh, this one's me. What time shall I set up the live stream for?
Well, whenever you want, really.
Well, it's 12 minutes past 3.
Let's go for 12 to 2 then.
We can't do that
Why?
because we can't go back in time.
Yeah, we'll go for the next hour.
Oh, you mean 4:45?
Yeah.
Oh, we could do that. No, I thought 2:45. We can't do that.
No.
It's just not a possibility.
As soon as I said it, I realised my mistake.
Yeah, well.
I'm going to get genuinely full up.
I'm still hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit longer.
Yes, please. I'll try there now. Bit of chilli sauce.
Oh, there's a pot of sauce there.
Yeah, I know. But that's that weird halfway house sauce that Brighton Tom.
Right, he's got yoghurt in it. So obviously you're not going to like it, are you?
No. Okay, question. We've had 4 lunch guests so far. Right. Which of the 4 lunch guests would you be least surprised to learn that they'd been arrested and charged with a criminal offence?
That's a good question because none of them appear to be the kind of person that would. So least surprised. I'll go for James.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think the criminal offence would be?
I've got no idea. I'd be absolutely shocked if he did.
But you'd be even more shocked by the others.
Yeah.
Okay. Which of them do you think would be most likely to be a secret shoplifter?
Tom.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, on the basis that he's the...
Just with what I was talking about with Lego the other week.
Oh, okay.
I've never had that conversation with an adult before.
Well, the possible criminal behaviour.
No, about really being difficult expecting your parents to buy you Lego.
Oh, that one. Oh no, God. Oh no, I totally got that. I think that's something that everybody goes through. You reach a point in life where you run through your own history and you're embarrassed by what you did and said and so on as a child. You throwing that away?
What?
Ah,
Not a bit of narbly?
yeah.
No, do you want it?
Yes, please. Thank you. Have you never run back something that you did as a child and thought, oh God, Oh, what a little shit.
Yeah. Yeah, quite a few things really.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? And you suddenly realise what you put your parents through. Probably when your own kids start doing it to you.
Yeah. Gosh, it's warm up there.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. It shows just the how good the caravan is at keeping heat inside it. You want to be warm, stand up. That burner's on as well.
Yes, yes, you are entirely correct.
Yeah, but it's a lot warmer there, isn't it? It's going straight through the roof.
Oh yeah, it's lovely up here.
Yeah.
Any more rubbish?
No, I might keep that.
You might keep that, okay. I'm just tidying up last Monday's rubbish, which was still on the table when I arrived here today. Not making any particular point, just stating the fact.
No, you're not making a point. Really, are you? Not one that's worthwhile making.
There we are. So I've had a nice little tidy up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie up the bag, and that will keep the contents safely within. And I'm going to do a double knot, like so, and then I'm going to do a triple knot, thus. And I'm going to place this near to the door, so it will be quite, what's the word I'm looking for?
Convenient?
Convenient for me to just pick up on my way out and take to the skip. Skip to the loo. My darlings. Oh yeah, it's colder down there. It's lovely up there. Oh, it's almost like heat rises, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know why it rises?
Because it's lighter than cold air.
It's less dense.
Right.
I should have taken this off before. Hey, there's a point. That's what I want. It's a hook up there to warm that soaking wet bit up.
I've got my coat hanging up.
Oh, so you have. I didn't even think of doing it, did I?
Have you ever taken your girls camping?
No. I'd like to.
Have you ever taken them ice skating?
No.
Have you ever taken them roller skating?
No.
Have you ever taken them to Alton Towers?
No.
Any theme park?
No. I've taken them to Blackpool.
Did you let
No.
them go on any ride?
No.
No. So you took them to Blackpool?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to go.
Right. And again, that sounded as if it was a little bit about you. If I'm honest.
That sounded as if it was a little bit like you.
A little bit more about you than it is
I
about
loved
them.
what you said about my birthday last week. That was really funny.
That wasn't on film, was it? That was on the
No.
telephone call. And it's bloody true as well. I'm going to get Mrs. Mustard on here. That's going to be my life's ambition.
Yeah, she did say that she'd consider it.
Did you really?
Yeah, but guess what?
What?
She wouldn't give you a film it.
For fear of reprisal from you?
No,
you
it's
see.
not. It's not that. No, it's she just doesn't like to be seen.
Right. And I presume this has only become evident since you took over control of it.
Yeah, if you like.
Well, it's just that from what you've said, she was a very gregarious, outgoing person when you met her.
No, I never said anything of the
Oh, when
sort.
you met her in the pub,
Yeah.
she approached you. She was working as a burlesque dancer at the time. What was the stage name again? Burley Chassis.
Burley Chassis, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, as some people get older, they get less confident, and others get more confident, don't they?
Yeah, it depends on the people around them, doesn't it?
Well, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, because people can build your confidence up, or
Yeah,
they
they
can
can,
knock your confidence
Yeah,
down, can't
yeah,
they?
they can,
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I used to be quite a confident man till I met you, and now,
I just make you feel little, don't I?
well, let's just say that I understand why Mrs. Mustard is the way that she is. What have you got me out in your photos, bitch?
I'll show you. Actually, I've had your phone number for quite a long time. I think I might change your name. Yeah. Well, you are just under boaty, so I might just change that to cunt.
That would be a lovely advert for Untival.
It'd be quite funny to have all the people you know as insults on your phone.
Yeah.
But because the thing is, then the more of an insult, the more you kind of like them, because they wouldn't be insulted by it, or at least, or if you don't care whether they're insulted.
I was talking about this last night. Right now, we've had a change of personnel at the restaurant. So Sabada's gone, and he's been directly replaced with Samrat, and he's a lovely young lad, bless him. Absolutely lovely young lad. And we've very quickly, they don't treat me as if I'm Asian or Nepali, which of course I'm not. But if I was Nepali, they couldn't have a laugh with me. They can't even call me by name.
Right.
They have to call me Dai or Uncle, depending on how old they are. And they wouldn't be allowed to say anything remotely jokey or anything like that. It would just be a no-no. Whereas they call me by name and they have a right laugh with me. And so I went into work last night and someone said, hello old man, still alive then? You woke up this morning, well done you. I said, well, fuck you and everything you stand for. Challenged him to an arm wrestle. And he came over about 10 minutes later and said, do you mind me joking about you being old? Because if it bothers you, I'll stop it. And I said, you don't understand British culture. And then, I love the fact that you take the piss out of me because it means you like me. And in British culture, if you were nice to me, I know you don't like me. If you insult me, then I know that we're mates.
Yeah.
And that is a very British thing, isn't it?
It is a very
And
British
you get-
thing.
and
It's also a very confusing thing, and it's a bit. I wouldn't say it's backwards, but it's not really backwards, is it? But it suggests that we enjoy being insulted.
I think we should have insulted James a lot more.
Do you?
Yeah.
Right. Well, the thing is with James, you'd never met him before.
No, I hadn't.
I'd only met him a few times.
Yeah.
And you don't have that kind of that way of talking to people that you don't know that well. Unless, of course, they already know you quite well. So if I have somebody come to the yard who does know me very well, but I don't know them very well, I can very quickly get into being a bit obnoxious with them.
The people who came to look at Johnny Crook,
Did you call them cunts?
which sounds weird, they knocked on the door and I opened the door and they said, Boaty, great to meet. It's like we already know you from watching the videos. And I said, yeah, come in. If you want tea, make it yourself.
Yeah. And did they?
No, I didn't really say that.
Did they really say that?
No. Oh, yeah, they really said that. Yeah, it's like we know you from, like we already know you from watching the videos. But everybody says that, don't they?
Yeah, even if they don't know who you are.
Wouldn't it be funny to get somebody on to do lunch with that we'd never met before and that was really quite famous and we just insulted them non-stop throughout the lunch?
Yeah, it would. In fact, maybe that's what we should do.
Who should we get on and insult?
Joseph.
No, we can't do that. Well, we know him.
He's younger than both of us.
Yeah, he is.
He's almost like he's the teacher. And we've got to be polite to him.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he'd find that a bit insulting himself. Maybe he doesn't want to be seen as this character that you're not allowed to be rude to.
I have smoked in front of him and sworn in front of him.
Right, yeah. But he didn't swear or smoke back.
No, he didn't. No.
Oh.
Well, it depends how you define smoking. I mean, he did, you know, smoking.
Second-hand inhalation, yeah.
No, he just smoked a bit of crack. But he doesn't smoke tobacco.
Ah, right, I see. No, it's not gone that far yet.
That would be a laugh, wouldn't it?
Oh dear.
Get some bicarbonate of soda and just not let them know that we were filming. Pretend we haven't started filming yet, and just take out the old credit card and just say, right, this is our normal. Oh, that's gone pop. This is our normal pre-lunch routine. Roll up the £10 note. Do you want a line? And just see what they say.
Make sure it's before the thing's recording.
Well, say it's before we started recording, but actually record it.
Just to get their reaction.
Yeah. And then if they actually go for it, we can blackmail them.
Right. Well, it's not going to be a particularly pleasant experience, is it?
What, blackmailing them?
What? No, not that. Or sniffing up bicarb. I can honestly say I've never sniffed anything up my nose besides, you know, the air that's around us. So I don't know how.
You've never sniffed up some snot to stop your nose from running, and you haven't got a hanky. You just
Oh,
go,
but yeah, obviously I've done that, but you don't sniff off the table, do you?
Have you never sniffed your wife?
Oh.
You must have sniffed your wife.
Yeah, what I mean is that I haven't sniffed up any powder.
Oh, yeah. There might have been talcum powder on there. Does your wife use talcum powder?
Probably.
Do you use talcum powder?
No. Do you?
No, but I'd like to.
Oh, right, but it's a luxury you can't afford.
Somebody sent me the money to buy talcum powder, and I didn't buy any, and they've berated me twice for not having bought talcum powder.
Right.
And they've told me I sent you money specifically to buy talcum powder.
There's the problem. If someone's generous enough to actually give you money for something that they want you to have, if you don't have it, then...
And I would like to have it, because sometimes working in the restaurant and in the hot kitchen environment, I get quite a chafing in my groin area.
Oh, all right.
Because if you sweat, and if your underpants in this kind of region here...
Yeah, I know it works.
Yeah, well,
Right.
So, oh, it's lovely and warm up here.
Yeah. Luckily it's not cold down here.
And it's really quite uncomfortable.
Have you heard anything more from Footman?
No, not a thing.
Oh,
I'm gutted.
oh yeah.
Well, I feel used.
Was that full before?
No. No, we haven't started on the 2 full ones yet. I'm trying to kind of keep them for next week. If we've got 2 full ones for next week, then I know we're going to be okay. Right, so we could have a rubbish bag there like that.
Yep. I wish this seat was a bit more comfortable.
I hope you can have a clean up before our guests. Oh, I need to set up the live stream, don't I?
Yeah. I reckon it'd be really fun to have a live stream whilst I have a nap.
We've talked about doing that before. Oh well, that'll do as a picture for the. Well, you moved and that. Oh no, that's okay. Oh, bless you. Oh, you look really sweet. Right, I'm going to do the live on this phone. So. Right. How are we doing for battery? Ooh, if I take you out of the case. I remembered my iPad so I can read the comments. We'll do a real proper one.
Yeah. Why not? Oh, I mean, it's the best thing you can do whilst it's not raining now. But it's
Yeah, it's still moist and unpleasant, isn't it?
Hello, welcome back to the allotment. It is a very
That's my new
windy
obsession.
day, and it's been a wet morning so far.
Is it?
So
Yeah.
I wanted to
Is he
get
Kush?
on the soil today
Yeah.
and start doing a bit of weeding down in the borders. But because of this rain, it just came for about 20 minutes, downpour, that I'm not going to do that. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to clean outside the shed.
He's got 50,000 subs.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting then.
Blueberry that I put.
Man just talks about stuff and how weather affects him with bits of incidental music. I've got some potential, haven't I?
Oh, God, yeah. Right, what am I doing?
That sounded a bit Sesame Street, actually, as well.
I'm setting up a live stream, aren't I? So, first of all, I press the plus button. And then I move to
You're
live.
trying to give an instruction.
You've never got it right, have you? You can't do it in horizontal. And I know why. I know the mistake you're making.
Dear.
Yeah. And fuck it, I'm not going to tell you.
So I don't want to know. I'll tell you why I don't want to know. Because I can't read the comments on landscape anyway.
Ah.
Icky thump.
Mustard and boaty, live and kicking, lucid,
Oh, well, definitely not kicking.
lachrymose, lactating.
Ah,
Mustard and boaty, live and lactating. I like that.
live and loose.
All right, we'll combine them. Live and lactating loosely.
That is a weird title.
I like a weird title. Location. Project. Niggle. Schedule for later, yes. Monday. What time is it now? 34.
35.
I'll do it at 10 to. So that's 10 to 5, isn't it? No, 10 to 4. Is that right?
Yep. Well, you're asking me now.
Oh no, I'll do 9 because then it's 15:51,
Okay.
and that pleases me.
I know why. Do you do that with your subs as well? The number that you get?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, for example, I'm at 5470. When I was at 5445, I like that.
Oh yeah,
Or 5454.
palindromic. Yeah.
Yeah.
My favourite one is the mileage on a car, and it's 80,000 and 85 miles.
What, boobs?
Yeah, that's the best. That is.
I can imagine you getting excited by that, actually. Did you stop and take a picture of it and go,
No.
boobs, boobs, open the window, boobs, everybody?
We should do that. We should just drive down the road with the windows open, shouting, boobs!
I think we should do some stuff like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
I had a commenter the other day saying something about watching and enjoying your channel from Newbold, Rochdale. Oh, brilliant. It's great when you find that people just round the corner. Oh, there's me. Gosh, how lovely.
Live and
I do
lactating
look like
nicely.
I'm asleep there as well.
Yeah, and very slightly flatulent. You've got that little smile that you get when, when you get a little bit of windy pops in bed, and you think, well, I'll pretend I'm asleep, so I can just let fly with this, and you get that cheeky little smile. What do you do if you feel one coming on in bed, and your good lady wife is in there with you? Do you quell it? Do you poke your bum out of the covers, or do you just? And what if she was spooning into you at the time and fast asleep? Would you just let it ripple on her side?
Yeah.
We've all done it.
You find some amusement in it.
It sounds brilliant.
Oh yeah.
If you get it on just the right part of the thigh, it's like it's amplified. Yeah. It's as good as, if not better, doing one in the bath, and they sound great.
I don't seem to be able to manage this at all during the day, but when I first wake up, I have a fart ready.
Yes.
And I let it go, but I do it in 3 and I tune them.
I've done that.
Yeah, but I do it every time, and I don't even think about it. I go burp, 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 like that, which is a root, a root, a fifth, and an octave.
Right. Do you want to go make tea before we crack off?
Yeah, I could do, couldn't I?
Why don't you bring a teapot and then you can have multiple cups?
I'm a little teapot.
Short and stout. Right, that's it for this one.
Oh, yeah.
Be sure to join us some other time when Mustard and Boaty do lunch
with each other.